Hello, friend. Good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey, day 326. So, last 10 months, I consistently continue this self-talking journey with full energy. And yes, sometimes there is a mood on off, energy level high and low. Oh, sometimes I am also human, so the motivation level is goes up down. It's a natural thing. But yes, the main thing for that I clap myself that I each and every day with consistency I continue this self-talking journey without out a single day miss. And I think it's not so easy. It looks that's too much easy, but yes, it's not so easy. As because what happened most of the time, when we start something with full energy, full josh, us after some days later, when we not see the visible result, it is not meet our expectation. On that time we are upset, we are depressed, and we thought it's not for me, and we leave our journey mid of the way. And it's happened for me as well. I see that I am not able to achieve, that means I not see the progress the way I want to see. And I sometimes I also feel it's not work for me. But I think, and if we stick on this, nothing is impossible. We can do anything and everything. The mindset is everything, and belief system is everything. When we have a right belief system and we work on belief system, if I have a wrong belief system, if I transform this wrong belief into right belief system, I think everything is possible. But for that we have to be just push ourselves, and we have to uplifting ourselves. And I think to develop the mental strength, what is I recommend everyone, for that I run a campaign, that is we should everyone in particularly morning time, we should spend time for our body soul mind, as that we are mentally strong. As that notice some that means when you feel demotivated on that time, if you have a strong mindset, you move ahead. You are will not stuck, and each and every problem challenges you take as a setback, you take as a new challenge, and you will overcome on this. Is as because everything is depend on our belief system and mindset. It's said that your beliefs becomes your thought becomes your word, and your word becomes your action, and your action becomes your habit, and your habit becomes your destiny. So each and every day, the kind of the belief we have, that actually create our thought process. The way we are thought, the thought becomes our word. The way we are talking, and the talk we say with ourselves, that actually help us to take action. And the type of action we are taking each and every day, if it is the right action, that this right action actually help us to uh, create a good habit. And once we build a good habit, then we create our destiny. So this is the process, this is the circle, life circle. And I think, and if we just develop the awareness is each and every day morning, if we just talk with ourselves, and spend some time for just for prayer, jogging, exercise, spiritual practice, and self affirmation, and practicing gratitude, actually it's help us to transform. Yes, self affirmation, that means I can do it. I have the guts. I did many more good things, and in future I will do this. Is so and practicing gratitude, that means, and so, whatever I have, I am wake up in the morning, so thank you to the entire universe. I wake, I have a shelter, I have a job, maybe I have a good office colleague, I have a good friends, I have a good family. So if for everyone, when I practicing gratitude in my life, when I was in travel on that time, the people who actually helped me, if I just practice gratitude, showing gratitude to them in my career, or who helped me or support me to grow in career, or if we showing the gratitude to them, actually it help us to transform our mind. And actually most of the time we are complaining what we are, our focus is mainly those things what we don't have. We are not focusing all those things what I have. But if we make a practice that what I have and what I can do better, in which area I have to focus, and every day only 1% improvement theory. That means what I want to achieve, on that I give my full focus attention, and taking action with full full energy, and just track the progress. I think nothing is impossible. But yes, we should align every day and audit every day our progress. And if we work for our goal, nothing is difficult. And most of the time what happened, and we are too much distracted at a time. We want to achieve many more things, and we are not able to achieve anything. But I think if we develop the awareness, if we focus on one things, and definitely other things we have to take care, but focus in particular one area, actually it's help us to achieve our goal. And what happened, success makes success. So once we gain small success, that actually give us the um, energy and to achieve more success. So I think nothing is difficult. And here I start the self-talking journey, and I want to become a confident speaker. For that I start talking every day, and I am auditing myself, also throughout in this self-talking, that how is my progress. Sometimes I see that I my progress is not visible. Even in sometimes I see the performance is degraded. And it's a natural that on the time we I am thinking that yes, it's not work, and it's create some doubt and some confusion. And but how we overcome the doubt? So I have to be work on this and just to take help from the right mentor, and working when I am negative, as because consistency is the key of success and patience is the key of success. So actually I am developing the patience, I am developing the consistency, and each and every day when I work for, and actually it's helped me to make a better person. Each and every people in this world, they have the 24 hours, and in a year 86,400 seconds. But the thing is how we utilize the time. If we are focused, and if we spend each and every time and considering it's a currency, I think we can and make proper utilize of our time. And actually the way we are spending our time, actually we are most of the time not too much awareness and consciousness is, and we spend and time, and we are saying that we have no enough time. And actually we have a time, but we don't know how to prioritize our time. Few things we can delegate others, few things we can delegate. As for example, if we want to reduce our weight, I can't say that on behalf of me someone jogging, and say if I need in some spiritually peace, then I can't say that someone doing in prayer or self affirmation, practicing gratitude. It is my if I need the mental peace, the spiritual freedom, then I have to do this. I can't delegate these things. So I have to understand, and these are the things. And sometimes we have the mindset that a common mindset that uh, सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे जब we are too much think about the people, what people thinking about me. Actually people are busy all their own problem. So don't think about the people, just think what you are doing, that is right or wrong. If you not hampering others, that means you are not disturbing others, you are not just irritate other. You if you not disturbing others, then whatever you are doing for your progress, I think everything is perfect. And don't think so what actually when we are thinking too much, we are not able to take action. But the action taker, they just to do the take the action and start tracking the progress is and when they track the progress, they think how they improve their performance and they move ahead. Not thinking about our actually even when we think about others, our attention goes. That means our full our focus is gone. So focus is the key. And another things, we have to be is set some um, finite goal and a small achievable goal. Most of the time, what happened, and we are planning to big goal, and after that we are forget. But no, oh, each and every big goal, if we break down into small achievable goal, even it's a one day, single day goal, after breakdown, each and every day, if I achieve, then I think nothing is difficult. Suppose I complete a course, so for that, I break down into day. So whatever I am saying, that is theoretical, and it's by theory it's possible, but in real life not like that. So no, when we want to execute, the problem is coming, and it's just break down all the rules. So, but how we deal with this situation? I think there is a better approach, that is punishment and reward. If I commit something, so I will do anyway. eh, and if I'm not able to do, I have to be punished myself. So punishment, and if I achieve, then definitely I will reward myself. So if we develop this kind of mindset, punishment or reward, then actually we transform ourselves in better way. So if I achieve something, what I plan as per my expectation, then I give reward. Otherwise, punishment. As because punishment, if I not give, it's become a habit. That means I commit many more things to myself, but I leave it for the luck. No, if I commit something, I will do it. So punishment, punishment actually trained our mind. It's helped to channelize our mind in proper way. And I think a the few story that is personally actually encouraged in my life. I've those of that the story of balloon, the story of a balloon seller. Already I say this several times. The story of a balloon seller, that at one balloon seller just he's selling a different color of balloons, red, yellow, green, in a pair, and he just he survive his life by selling balloon. So what happened? So when he is selling the balloon in a fair, on that time when he observed that his balloon selling is goes down, on that time the balloon seller take a strategic steps. He just released a helium filled balloon to the air. To attack the child. What happened when a helium filled suppose yellow balloon is released in the air, on that time all the child is attracted to get the balloon on so all the child are coming to the balloon seller, and suddenly the balloon on selling is goes up. So in this way, after some interval, when balloon seller find that his selling goes down, he follow the same approach, and in this way he's selling his balloon. And one day the balloon seller is found that one child, curious child, tackle his jacket from the back. So when the balloon seller turned back and found that one curious child asking question, is it possible that the black balloon also fly high? So on the time the balloon seller is smiled and reply back to the curious child that it's not about the color of the balloon. It's all about the what inside the balloon. Um, uh, so the answer is very really meaningful for our life also. Oh, actually, the answer is what inside the balloon. That means the helium which inside the balloon that actually help us to fly high to the balloon. It's not about the color. Sometimes we are are thinking that the color of the balloon actually maybe in our case, in our human, we are sometimes we are think I think that we have a thought process that our we are not enough capable. But in human, the attitude, actually right attitude, actually help us to make a success. So in balloon, only helium is the ingredient which help to the balloon to sky high. Similarly, in our human, the right attitude. The greatest discovery of our generation is that at a human can alter their lives by altering their attitude of mind. So we are human. So we can change our attitude of mind and by changing our attitude. That means only attitude is play a role. That means right mindset, right belief system. But how we know what is the right attitude, what is right belief system, but somehow we are not working on that. So at first, the only knowing itself is not sufficient. What is very very important in understanding and realization and taking action. And so each and every day when we work on ourselves, I think nothing is difficult. At first we have to see dream, and we have to be consistently work on our dream. I think then nothing is difficult. We can and achieve anything and everything. And um, uh, আল্টিমেট আমি যেটা বলতে চাই যে যে বোঝে সে খোঁজে, আর যে খোঁজে সে পায়। তো ও উই ক্যান ডু only simple things that every day with consistency. What is our goal? Work on goal, and without and taking help from the without and taking help from the right mentor. And in my case personally, I am getting benefited when I am just feeling sometimes upset or something. On that time, I just read something. I try to run in the opposite direction. Suppose I start reading a book. Personally, I recommend one book actually that is help me to transform. This book actually available in different language, whatever language you are comfortable. So Bengali, Hindi, English, every language. But yes, this book is really helpful. Well, and it's open my eyes and help me to develop my personal career, and I am personally benefited from this book. The name is You Can Win. I know all of you know this, hear the name of this book, and you can just if you try reading these books, and you really it's helpful to shift the mindset. It actually in 2026, what is very very important, how we deal with the criticism, how we unlearn our things. Actually, the technology is so much advanced. In advanced technology, if we not upgrade ourselves, actually we are backdated. Sometimes we have a common thought process. We are not doing anything. That means we are remain same, but it is not true. If we are not upgrading, that means we are simply downgrading. As because suppose for my health, if I not do anything, then and I will gain weight. One of my friend, he just told me that you are doing jogging every day. I can't see any changes. Yes, you are remain same. Eh, so this is the fallacy. So what I am want to say? If I am not doing, then I will gaining weight. I am remain same. That means uh, that means I am not or gaining weight at least. It's so if I not upgrading, then we are downgrading. And I am really personally thankful to who helped me to transfer my mind, and which is the way I am personally benefited. All the great legendary leader who also help a million of people to transform their life, Dr. Sandeep Maheshwari, Dr. Vivek Binda, Dr. Sneho Desai, and the way they help. Today, somehow after wake up in the morning, I am not feeling that much energetic. But Yes, still I continue this self-talking journey. I am doing my just jogging. So I think when your mood is not work as per your expectation, on that time, if you continue these things, I think it will create some miracle in wrong run. And yes, I personally follow the repeated steps, and I am getting benefited. And I wish all of you stay healthy, happy, and taking some challenge each and every day, and work for your goal, and achieve your destiny. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.